What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Chefscott, back in the kitchen, cooking up some builds. Today we're going to go over my new favorite Titan build. It's going to be a Stasis build. It's going to be revolving around the Hoarfrost-Z exotic chess piece for the Titan. It is quite a blast. Overall, I think you'll love this build, and I think everyone should get out there and try it. And before we get too far into it, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. We're really trying to grow this channel and see if we can't get to 1,000 subs this month. Other than that, let's get into this build. Alright, well let's get into this build. Like I said, we're going to be on that Stasis Titan. Let's go ahead and take a look at the aspects and fragments. Important details, make sure that you have Rally Barricade because it is a much shorter cooldown than the Towering Barricade. We're going to have Glacier Grenade just so we can have additional crystals. We're going to have Howl of the Storm. Sliding while activating your melee will launch a wave of crystals, and we'll have Tectonic Harvest. So between the melee, the grenade, and the barricade, you'll be able to make crystals 3 ways. Okay, fragments, we got Whisper of Fissures. We've got Whisper of Rhyme for those overshields. We're going to have Whisper of Change, so we're going to take reduced damage while next to a crystal. And we're going to have Whisper of Shards. Shattering a crystal boosts your grenade recharge rate. This whole kit really works well together. Let's go ahead and look at our mods. So we're just doing our typical PvP Charged with Light build. So we're going to have Radiant Light in there. We're going to be having 2 grenade kickstarts so we can get that grenade back even faster. We've got the Hoarfrost-Z as our exotic piece. We've got a high energy fire, we've got invigoration and recuperation, and we're going to have 2 perpetuations on the class item. Again, we're really leaning hard. Stat wise, I tried to just go really even with high resiliency and high grenade, but overall pretty even split here with my stats. Alright, let's take a look at these weapons. So I'm going to be using Servius 1. It is the jack of all trades for Stasis builds. It just is extremely strong against crystals and really helps you shatter those. And then I'll be using a Waveframe grenade launcher. Any Waveframe works, but you get that damage from the Waveframe plus the shards, and it just does an extremely strong build overall. Let's look at my appearance. A lot of people have wondered what I'm running, so here's the ornaments and shaders that I'm going to be using. Just kind of makes me look like a robot scion, I think. Pretty good looking. So overall, let's take this into the field and see what we can do. Alright, so one thing that this build does really well is taking out supers. You'll see from these couple of clips there, I just took out a striker. We've got a burning maul that's about to pop on this one, and he's about to come up into B, so I'm going to go ahead and just double the crystals up and go ahead and just slap him with that wave frame. And then another instance here, we've got a Nova Bomb that's going to come and try and push us. He's going to throw his Nova Bomb right when I do my crystals, and so between his AoE damage to himself and my crystal break, he gets taken out. Now the reason I like the Waveframe is because it shatters all of your crystals at once and just puts up big damage, and people just aren't expecting it, and you can just pretty much melt anyone that comes in your vicinity. And you can set it up and just kind of lay into them. You can also utilize it to block apers. Shotgun apers are probably one of the easiest things to block with this thing because they just don't expect it. They think they're going to come in for the clean thing. You've got crystals to pop up right in front of them, and then you can just destroy them. The melee slide is especially great for combating these shotgunners because they think that they're going to rush up on you, you're rushing up on them, and then you just kind of halt them right in place and just kind of take care of business. So if you really are tired of getting aped by shotgunners, then just go ahead and use this particular loadout and you'll have a great time overall. Another thing really strong about this build is the super. It is extremely effective at groups, and you can lock down entire areas if you're trying to get a quick capture done so you don't get triple capped in Iron Banner, but it does great at blocking other supers so that if they are trying to rush you with their super, overall just extremely fun time. The nice thing with the ice barricades too is that with the resist on, you're extremely tanky. You have cover at will. You don't have to try and be stuck next to a box, and you can really set yourself up for success when it comes to taking care of business. Another nice thing about this loadout is when you are in your super, because you are making so many crystals, that damage resistance kind of just goes with you wherever you're at. So you can really lay down a field and then set yourself up for the following engagements because you've got crystals down so you can do that follow-up. But overall, really, really fun. Don't sleep on the wave frames as well, especially with the chain reaction on the forbearance. You can take people out in groups with just the grenade launcher, which is extremely fun too. Overall, get out there, try this loadout. Don't forget to leave me a comment. Let me know how you like it. If you've taken it out into the field, give me that comment and let me know how it worked out for you. Other than that, good hunting, Guardians.